Okay, today is the day that I'm going to start this kitchen remodel. It is gonna be actually kind of a whole upper level remodel. I'm going to be taking out this wall here, and it goes all the way to over there, and blow that out so the kitchen can have a nice island here and flow out into the living room. All right, it's done for now. This goes all the way. So probably gonna have to put a beam somewhere back in there. Now that I'm thinking about it, I should probably just continue opening that up. Anyways, now moving on to over here. We got a huge beam here, which is spanning out through there. So that is going to have to stay a post there. I'm assuming this is gonna have to stay. So that's gonna be interesting, which wouldn't be horrible having a post there, but not ideal, but not too bad, honestly. So we'll see when the architect gets here. Also, boom, got all the cabinets. So, be ready to go here soon. I want to get flooring too before I start. So, places like this, I don't know if you can hear the squeak right there. That's gotta go. So, all right, see you guys after the engineer comes. All right, so picked up some flooring for the upstairs. As you can see, it's kind of tucking on this soft suspension on the rafter. Definitely not meant for hauling loads, but here it is. Different color than I was expecting, but it is really good flooring. So as you can see, like hardwood. So I got 1,100 square feet, almost 12, basically 1,200 square feet for $1,700. And it's nice and thick, and I already have underlayment because I'm gonna do the floor muffler to make it quiet, because I have that downstairs tenant, a unit, ADU. Like, I don't know, I can hear some things, so I'd rather it just like be nice, and also just feel solid. If I'm doing like, you know, the counter, everything's nice, so might as well upgrade it nice for the upstairs, and so here we are. I was trying to get maybe something around $1,200, but like $1 a square foot, but this is really nice stuff, so might as well pay a little bit more now and have no regrets later, right? So. All right, so now got home, stacking up the flooring in the garage, and then I got the cabinets and countertops from somebody that was remodeling their place, and it was an amazing deal. Got all the cabinets for $3,400 plus the countertops. So, and they're very nice cabinets. This is me ripping out the old stuff. Millie's helping a little bit, and yeah, so I had for a week I just had that going because I didn't want to give up my my sink because I was living in the middle of this anyways. But yeah, and then the steel beam arrived, and that was awesome. I got going on welding these studs so I can put the top plate in and bolt it in, and then I hired a material lift from Home Depot. This was kind of scary, but then when I started doing it, I realized it was way easier than I was expecting. I had my dad here for a week helping, and then I had my two other contractor friends help bring the beam in. And so that was actually a lot easier than I was expecting. There we go. Whew. Dang. There we go. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, electrical is kind of a mess. I had my friend Tom come and help figure out the bulk of it. And there he is on the left there. And so we did it in 2 nights. We were up until like 1 a.m. doing this, figuring it all out and making a plan. And then we got most of it done. And this is actually us putting in the rough electrical for the can lights to mount up later. All right, so I got the gas here, and this was for washer dryer, and I installed this a while ago, but I want to go gas range instead of gas washer dryer, because also I want ventless and like a smaller, and I like gas ranges and I like electric washer dryers. So we're gonna be moving that to over here and running it over to the range. And so I need to punch that through, and I already made a hole over here, and there's gonna be 3.5 inches of the cabinets, and I'll run it along the back side of the cabinets. And as you can see, this is the like gap behind the cabinets. So it'll come in here to the range. Countertops guys just got here to measure, and they pulled up and we were putting the last 2 screws in the cabinets. So they're gonna measure, and yeah, we good. Timing was crazy. We were like, wait till the last minute. I was like, can you come like an hour later? And they're like, that's perfect. And then, yeah, perfect timing here. Here's a little shot of it. All right, guys, see you on the next episode when we finish this thing off. Peace.